maybe
the
like
S word.
S word? Oh God, did he say spleen again?
Hi. Remember Ash, and we're watching Love is Blind UK Season 2, Episode 3. We're reacting to it. You know the drill.
I don't know if that was I can't wait to rewatch that because that felt so lackluster. Like,
what? That's offensive. You're calling my performance lackluster? You don't talk about your own performance, all right? I always try to get through like the perfunctory parts because it feels perfunctory.
It came off as perfunctory.
All right, well,
maybe I'll look back on it and I'll be like, oh wow, I was a jerk. That was actually a great intro.
I doubt it was,
Very
but it was.
excited.
I'm a little tired still because I actually got enough sleep last night.
It's still early here. We both take a good 2 to 3 hours to wake up in the morning.
You take 3 hours.
You look tired.
Do I?
That's a rude thing. I'm just rude this morning. That's a rude thing to say to someone that they look tired.
You look tired. Well, I feel tired.
Well, your eyes are a little red is the only thing.
Are they?
Yeah, just a little bit. Because we took a little bit of a break, like the teeniest break from the show, 2 days off, I don't really remember anything. I don't remember any of the couples. I remember Spleen Guy, but other than that, I'm like...
We're hopping back into a Kieran, Sophie, Megan love triangle.
Okay.
And then there's Spleen Guy, Patrick. And then there's Katisha, I think, is in a love triangle, sort of, with, Javin. And I forgot the other guy's name. And those are the big ones. We had a couple people get together, Billy and Ashley.
Their meeting was so good.
Their meeting was good. Some people did say that they're concerned that he's glossing over the potential, massive career, mismatch.
She said she'd be willing to quit.
But also, and yes, but you have to get to the point that you're secure enough to quit your job. So what, working for a year or two? Is that going to be too much for him? Those are still legitimate questions, and I think some people pointed out, they're not huge red flags, but there's some concern. Concern.
I totally agree with that. And it is important to think about those things. And they both do seem to be very blinded by, their initial attraction. I'm not going to call it love because I don't really feel like that's love, but their initial attraction for each other and their initial connection and whatever. I feel like when they were talking, she didn't necessarily say, she wanted to not be employed.
She said she wanted to do ground
shift her career
stuff, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just, if he's comfortable with her working towards that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, they're going to have some time after the show where they're basically going to be, online famous, so they're gonna need to take a minute. You
need vacation. Do you get vacation in the UK? I assume.
Probably get more vacation than we do.
Yeah. Do they get as much as the EU? I don't know.
I have this sinking feeling that for all of the love triangle couples, we're gonna end up seeing the combination we don't want to see for each of them. I hope that I'm wrong. I just get this real it's in the kind of this part of my throat where I'm worried that people are gonna pick the wrong people. It's it's stuck right there,
Frog in your throat?
Yeah.
All right. Should we frog our way into this?
Beautiful transition.
Is frogging a thing? Hopefully not. I don't want. I gotta Google that before we put that out. Let's frog the shit out of this episode.
All right, let's go.
All right.
It's not even that he gave a gift, but the gift was super thoughtful. It's a very bold statement.
I totally understand why Sophie is upset. It sucks because the editing and probably real life, she's sitting there looking very kind of upset while Megan is having a good time. But I would be too, because that sucks. And he didn't talk to her before he did that, so she had no idea. She knew he was seeing Megan, but that he was at the point with Megan where he's giving her that thoughtful of a gift.
He only knew it because she's been talking about it, and Sophie's been clocking it from across the room.
And that would feel not good.
Uh-oh. Is this going to be a chat?
I hope not.
Awkward.
I felt disrespected. Right. Because we both established there's a connection, and he wasn't transparent with me.
I like the way Sophie's communicating with Megan. I don't feel like she's speaking poorly about Kieran either. She's just kind of this hurt my feelings.
Finding out that Kieran has a connection with Sophie has surprised me a bit.
Oh, yes. And Megan didn't know.
There you go.
Because Sophie wasn't talking about it. She doesn't have a responsibility to. I feel like Kieran has a responsibility to tell the people that he is
seeing somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
That it's not just them. And the way he was acting with Megan would have made, if I was Megan, it would have made me feel like I was the only one.
And she got blindsided right there.
Right. And that sucks for her too then. I feel like Sophie felt like Megan knew. Like, the way she was talking to her, it felt like she assumed Megan knew that they were seeing each other. So I don't feel
maybe
like
that was Sophie's mistake a bit.
I don't feel like that was Sophie sabotaging purposefully,
I don't think it was a purposeful sabotage. But you also, like, when you're communicating, you can't assume that the other people know what you know sometimes. So I think maybe Sophie made some assumptions there as well.
She's so in her feelings,
kind of like Kieran was like... And I don't think that was intentional.
I just can't blame her because she is so in her feelings.
I'm not upset with anything she did.
And it's like information asymmetry because she knows, because Megan's so open with it. She knows.
Yeah, it's true.
I actually couldn't stop thinking about you.
Oh, this is rugby guy.
Rugby guy. You mean football guy?
Jed.
When we have kids.
Yeah.
I want...
This is so insane. Under any other circumstance, this is like love bombing to an extreme. Like, you meet someone and second date, you're like, when we have kids, I'm gonna get a tattoo. Like, I don't know, it's a lot. But it's commonplace on this show.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so much to you. I think I've actually got the most notes talking to you.
I mean, that's a sign of nothing else.
Yeah.
He's absorbing more. It's not even that they're not saying as much, but he's like, ooh, I really like that, or he's connecting with it enough to write it down.
She's a really interesting person, too.
Yeah.
Because when she's talking to him, it's a lot of stuff that I think is bringing them emotionally closer, but it doesn't feel like she's doing it in a way where it's like over the top. It just feels very genuine.
I am so excited to see Cal in person.
Ooh, we're getting a meeting. Okay, so this is not really a spoiler. But I have heard that, or I've seen online people not liking Cal so much.
I heard one person, it was very subtle. It was just like, I don't know about Cal.
I like that. that. So I like when
Easter
people leave comments like that,
because
it's like, that is, it's your opinion, which is great. And then it's also like, you may have a little bit more like insight,
curiosity.
or you may have seen a red flag, It's just like, you know what? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, all right.
I'm about to meet my fiance, who I've never laid eyes on.
Well, because I've seen nothing too. I've been like super pro Cal so far, so I'm just curious to see where it goes.
Me too. I haven't seen a lot of red flags from Cal. Okay, I'm still looking forward to their meeting though.
Yeah.
I hope he's not like a real big jerk.
I feel like the tight pants have sort of fallen off a little bit, but they're still always present in these dating shows.
His pants look painted
Those
on.
are like leggings, basically.
Holy cow.
But I know that's a common style still.
Okay, it is a bit of a stiff meeting. That's okay.
But he's also a very stiff person.
Yeah.
So would it be different if it weren't?
There's something quite important I need to do.
Oh my God.
Wow, those pants. What?
He's gonna rip a seam.
For real.
Is it because people don't like him because they were afraid they were gonna see his butthole or something?
And he's gonna rip
that to yourself.
Rip his pants while he's proposing to her. This is okay. I mean, it's stiffer, but he does look happy.
He looks happy. He's smiling.
Right.
I don't want to hold that against him because you and I wouldn't date somebody that stiff.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But I don't want to hold that against him just because I like somebody who's more erratic.
Thank you.
I can't see anything except the tightness of his pants.
The one thing I like about men wearing absolutely skin-tight clothing is that it's more even, because it's been years that women have been like revealing their body curves and stuff through clothing, and now men do it too. So it is a little bit more.
I just think about it for me, and I'm like, unless it's literally a legging, which maybe that is for him, it's just uncomfortable.
Oh,
and I'm like, why are you subjecting yourself to that? But honestly, if you want it, whatever for fashion you want to do, you do.
I'm thinking I want to say it. I love you.
Oh, that's sweet.
You don't have to say it back, but I just wanted you to know.
Oh, I like that he says you don't have to say it back.
I like how you immediately...
I love you too.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that he was like, it's hard to say it. I've thought about it. Like, it feels like quick, right? But like, and you don't have to.
I like that he immediately said you don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. This wasn't the worst meeting, and it wasn't the best meeting, for sure. This is like a middle of the road meeting.
This is boilerplate.
Yeah.
I love the term boilerplate.
A boilerplate meeting.
Oh my God. I felt like I just knew him.
Okay, she's super happy.
Yes.
That was magical.
I feel like I'm happy for her. I didn't see magic, Like, and I get like, it's just, everybody's different. Energy, what you want from an interaction.
So is a person I want to spend the rest of my life with, and I can't wait.
I feel like they both seem happy.
I think they both seem happy. They both seem really cute. But that for me wouldn't feel magical.
He is a little bit more like...
Patrick, my spleen is spleening right now.
Maybe like...
S word.
S word? Oh God, did he say spleen again?
The men in the men's room are joking about his spleen because he says it so often. And this episode is named after the spleen. This is the spleen episode.
I can't with it. You can think it's a cult, you can not think it's a cult. Okay, there's like a wide range of opinion on the human design stuff. What I will say is I'm annoyed hearing it.
Yeah. For
like the 50 millionth time, as I would be annoyed if anyone said like any one thing this much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
For real. I agree. I get annoyed at some of our own things that we say over and over again.
I said something multiple times recently and I caught it when I was editing and I was like, God damn it, why are you on that? Like,
yeah, we get stuck on words.
Why are you doing that?
I don't like bragging.
Do you know, I really dislike that in someone, I'm not gonna lie to you. Society always tells you to be humble and stuff like that. I really disagree with that.
Okay. I think there's definitely humility taken to an extreme. And that can be bad. I do not think that our society suffers from too much humility. I absolutely think it is the opposite. I think we've got a lot of really self-important people out there.
I'm the complete opposite of Patrick. I love humility. It's something I look for in friends. It's something I look for in coworkers. I think having humility is just an acknowledgement that you're probably not the best person at everything in the room, and even something you're very good at. High likelihood someone is better than you or will be.
You should absolutely be proud of yourself, even if you're bad at stuff. I've been connecting with this idea of like, do art even if it's bad. I love that. But like, understand your place in the universe and the world, which is we're all insignificant.
Wanting approval of people and stuff like that is such a low vibration.
We are all insignificant.
You said wanting approval of people is low vibration. Well, then he won't care that I don't approve of this like line of conversation at all.
I just focus on me.
It seems like it. I think he's being honest there. I just focus on me.
The problem with that, though, is that we live in community with one another. So not thinking about the needs of other people, to me, is like not an acceptable way to move through your life. I mean,
so she's talking about herself when he's like, I don't like that, me.
Yeah.
So he's living his values right here.
She said basically like, just because I'm, have a certain position doesn't mean that I'm the best at this thing, right?
Yeah.
For her, that's singing. Like, she's a humble person. And then he's basically like, I don't like that. I don't respect that in people. And now he doesn't like her. Now he's confused. Because she has humility.
My spleen is silent. I don't really know what it's saying right now.
His spleen is silent.
His spleen is silent.
Patrick.
My spleen is always silent. That, her palpable, just like, she didn't make that many faces, but you could feel it. You could see it maybe in the eyes more than anything. Like, what the hell are you saying? Okay, bye. That was an awful. Good for her though. She saw, I think, what would have started coming out pretty quick.
I'm hoping she doesn't internalize that, because I didn't get from her. He started saying stuff about people pleasing. I didn't get that from her necessarily.
Yeah.
I just got that she's
I've been a people pleaser. I know that.
Right. And
I know that life.
It can end up going like
it can
to
be
a
really
fault.
Toxic. Yeah.
Totally. Like, I can see that. But that's not what I was getting from her.
Yeah.
Just that she knows she's not the best singer in the world, even if she has sung with people that are very good.
She's not Mariah Carey, but she's still really talented.
Right. She's still a really good singer. I didn't hear her disparaging herself either.
She said she sang with Rod Stewart. That's amazing. That's awesome. Must be talented.
Right,
That's
totally.
a good thing. It's good to be super talented and then be like, maybe somebody's done it better. Or maybe somebody will do it better because there's some kid coming up behind you.
Yeah.
You know?
Or, like, I have other things I want to accomplish in my life. So while this was a really cool accomplishment, I'm also looking forward to what else I'm going to do.
I do think you can be overly humble, but she was just being reasonable. I loved her perspective.
Also, the level he was, like, turned off to her because of her humility is, like, very strange for me.
Yeah.
Red flag.
There's flowers in here.
Of course.
They're from you.
Yes, they're from me.
I forgot his name, and I didn't see it when he came in.
Demola. I like him a lot. I'm worried that, because Javin, is that his name, is her other person, and I'm very worried that he wants to win pretty bad.
Yeah.
I feel like I know who I want to talk to, and it's you, to be honest.
I don't know if I've heard anybody say anything negative about him in the comments.
Comes off as very genuine, very really kind.
Nice. The grandma shit? How you hate on, like, I love my grandma guy?
I know. He's probably my favorite person right now.
Like, on the show?
Yeah. He's my favorite guy, for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I got
something.
Some level of, like, red flag from, and him I don't get anything, so.
But maybe that's a red flag. Red flag, no red flags.
There has to be at least one red flag.
Yeah, his red flag is that there are no red flags.
I can't find anything wrong with you.
So that means there's going to be something.
So I'm worried.
He's hiding it.
No, I think he seems like a really great person.
Dumola is very kind and generous and genuine.
Until proven otherwise, like, he's great.
But I'm struggling with this amount of adoration. I'm not used to this.
I don't feel like he's even overly laying it thick, but
I don't feel like he is either, but maybe she's getting she's getting him for a lot longer than we are.
Yeah,
so
maybe he's seeing too many like affirmative things and stuff, and it just feels like love bombing to her. Or maybe she struggles with positive feedback.
When people have had like rough circumstances with other partners and stuff too, it's like hard to accept that. Maybe
I hear that.
Are you almost set or not quite yet?
No.
Oh my god, I don't trust Javin. And somebody's mentioned, and we did see it, but I don't think we maybe cut the part of it, but when Javin said, I have no problem dating multiple women. He says.
I really feel like he's here to win.
Yeah.
I don't think he's here for like, I don't think he's as genuine as Dumola is.
Yeah, I agree.
I know how to love someone, but I don't know how to receive it, apparently.
I think maybe it's just that it's like making her realize some stuff she doesn't think about all the time.
Yeah.
You know? And because sometimes it's like that reaction, you don't even think about it, and then suddenly it happens, and you're like, I feel bad. Why do I feel bad?
Well, because she's used to giving and not receiving. And like, I don't know, it would be nice if she could get used to also receiving. Yeah. She shouldn't have to give all the time and not get anything back.
You decided to gift Megan. I think it was disrespectful towards me.
I'm hoping you can acknowledge that she has reason to be frustrated.
It's a social experiment.
So no. He's frustrated.
Well, that's really rude.
Yeah.
That is very rude.
I can only control what goes on in the pods.
He's denying her feelings coming about because of his actions.
He could have waited. He could have told her, broke it off with her before he did, or at least let her know.
What I bring to the table, I bring a lot to the table.
I don't think that he's a bad dude because of what he did. And I think that he's being accused of being a bad dude. He thinks he's being accused of being a bad dude.
I will say I'm sorry.
He did say he's sorry.
Okay, I don't like the way he started it. He looked and felt really defensive. And then he is walking it back, though.
He got warned by one of his fellow guy housemates already that like, oh, wow, Sophie's not going to like this. So he knew, in my opinion, coming in here. Yeah. And he should have come in and be like, I'm really sorry. I'm sure that like you saw this.
I know what I hear what you're
first.
saying. I totally agree. Like,
I don't really have anything more to say, so I think I want to leave now.
This is fine, though. Their relationship just didn't, like, I just didn't see the potential there like I do with him and Megan.
Everyone else is like dead certain and their person is certain on them.
Yeah.
It would suck. That feeling would suck.
Because you see all these people that are like falling in love, and then you're just like, you feel like an extra.
I just feel like I'm done now.
You feel like an appendix, to put it in organ terms.
Okay, I can't even with you, okay? Because I'm sad for her, and I'm almost tearing up.
Okay.
Because this sucks. Like, she is not the right person for this show.
Yeah.
They cast her anyway, knowing that she had all these walls up. I think probably half hoping that this would be a scenario or something would make her uncomfortable. Or that she would attach
to somebody but not be able to open up, so it would blow up the relationship anyway.
Right.
So they cast her to ruin her relationship.
They cast her knowing that this is how she was going to show up. Like. And then I feel really bad because I don't think that her intention was ever to be this vulnerable on camera in front of all these people.
How protective she is.
Right.
So it's like, okay, let's get that one.
And I know she signed up for this, but part of me thinks like she didn't think she would be this emotionally affected.
Yeah.
Or she thought she would find someone, right? Mm-hmm. So then her story wouldn't be this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel bad for Sophie. I hope she's doing okay.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I'm still hopeful the energy and the good vibrations will be more in alignment.
We're going to hear more spleen talk. His spleen has started talking to him overnight, and now he's coming in with new spleen knowledge. He's only spent spleen like 3 or 4 times. It's got to be more than that.
The last date was weird, so I'm just cautious.
I feel bad for Anu because I don't even feel like she understands what she's walking into. And she already is feeling, she's like, okay, that felt really weird.
I had a splenic intuitive hit. I don't want to see anyone else.
But then if he shows up nice now, it's, it's going to bring her back.
That can almost, I think, be more destructive than a consistency, even like a consistent neutral, because it's that, and some people are accustomed to that in like relationships and not just dating, but in general. And that could rope you in because of its familiarity. Like, oh, we're kind of fighting. Oh, we're like doing a spa date. Oh, you disappointed me again.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's not a pattern I would want to be in.
That's another thing where I'm not saying it's intentional, but that could be an impact.
I think by the end of this session, we should be on the same page.
It feels like he's coaching her. What's going on? Why is he approaching it like this? What?
We're going to have some clarity on a few things. And it feels like he's telling her how it is. He has it all under control here.
What are you going to add to my life, Anu?
What are you going to add to my life, Anu? He says. What an inappropriate question, frankly. What are you going to do for me?
I don't know. I'm just myself.
Yeah, she doesn't want to have to, like, defend what she's going to, like, what value she's going to bring.
If I am going to trust my spleen, a proposal would be the next step.
I want to be positive, and I do believe it can change.
No.
The connection has gone.
The connection has gone.
She's holding back, and that energy, it's not right.
She's holding back because he fucking blew up the relationship. It feels like to me. I don't think Anu did anything wrong in that. She was like, wait a second, what?
Also, I think it's normal to have, like, different answers. He was so affected by that humility thing, but she's a different person than him.
She's allowed to feel that way.
Right. She approaches people differently. It would have been different to me if he had said, oh, I worry about that a little bit because, you know, I've had this experience, whatever. Instead, he just started talking about how he hates people like that.
It was really weird.
It was really strange how he doesn't respect people like that. I'm like, okay, buddy.
What will be, so.
Okay. Playing it cool.
Maybe she prefers that, though. And she felt affected by the
You're right. Not everybody
commentary.
wants the same kind of person.
Yeah.
And maybe she doesn't want someone that's doting on her. And then, I mean, good thing if her and Dumola don't get together then.
But also maybe she needs to, like, heal through something. That almost feels like a healing thing.
There's obviously, like, fear and vulnerability around. If I feel that way about you and you don't feel the same about me, then I'm going home, innit?
It just, to me, I feel like he doesn't really care about this. And maybe that's just me, like...
You're, like, projecting.
Yeah. Or maybe he is a little bit more closed off. Maybe he's a more closed off person, but it doesn't, like, mean...
Yeah. I just didn't like his commentary about, like, dating, the way his comfortability with the dating thing.
Yeah, also maybe it was just a joke, though.
It could have been a joke. Could have been a joke.
Yeah.
I'm always willing to give people the benefit of the doubt.
I could see making a dumb joke that then got taken out of context.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then people were like,
oh, what a dick.
What an asshole. And I'd be like, oh, I was just joking.
Yeah.
I just have a dry sense of humor sometimes.
If I'm not your number one, then that's just the way the cookie crumbles, right?
Also, honestly, his perspective is much more healthy. Like,
yeah.
In terms of, like, a real life, I don't actually know this person kind of scenario. But for the show, that's a red flag.
Because you need to get married in like 5-6 weeks.
But in real life, that's actually what I would expect from someone.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if you barely know someone, you're not going to be that upset.
And that back to, like, the no red flags might be a red flag thing. Like, maybe he's being too lovey-dovey with somebody he doesn't even freaking know. Like, it's possible.
That is the show, though.
That is the show. And successful couples tend to do that kind of thing on this show. They tend to really go all in.
She was like, the other person's making, like, really big, like, grand gestures. Like, love bombing her.
Love bombing? Wow. Dumola heard that and looked upset.
Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, like, some mad fairy tale story.
See, and, like, here then he feels like, this feels rude to me. Because this feels like he's being rude to the other guy who can hear
and
him.
He's, like, saying it loudly.
And he's being so flippant about the whole process that it's like anyone taking it seriously then is, like, stupid, not as cool as Javin, is the vibes
We also didn't hear the word love bombing come out of her mouth.
No, she didn't say that.
She may have said it, but that could have been a strategic rewording on Javin's part.
I feel like it was.
And we heard him talk about winning.
Who it is, and I feel like he knew what he was doing by saying it in front of him.
If we can trust what Dumola has shown us, he's a sensitive guy.
Yeah.
So that's gonna fucking sting.
That would suck.
Yeah.
You could, if the clips are lined up appropriately and that was his actual facial reaction, he looked affected.
He's like, oh god.
Yeah.
He's playing it pretty cool, but like that would suck.
That would suck.
And I just felt like I was, like, in the middle of something that I didn't even know I was in the middle of.
Yeah.
Oh, your shit got blown up, Kieran, because you moved with bad timing.
Yeah, that's
really
all
what it was. But
it's a timing issue.
It's not just timing. I agree, but also it was lack of thinking about the people involved. So it's timing and thought. I don't know.
Yeah, his communication was bad.
Yeah.
And then he was defensive initially when Sophie came to him. I didn't like that either. But I also feel like that's
it's a reasonable reaction to a weird situation.
Yeah.
He's like gets frustrated. And he's like, wait a second, no.
In all honesty, Meg, I only want to do the rest of this journey with you.
It's hard too because watching it, I'm like, he's so clearly so much more into Megan.
Mm-hmm.
But then Sophie doesn't have the benefit of seeing all of that. Neither does Megan, right? So
yeah, for us it feels easy.
Yeah.
This feels like the pick.
Right. I'm like, yeah, he kept dating Sophie because they're supposed to keep dating people. So
yeah,
he did.
He's trying to keep his options open.
Right.
He doesn't know that she's not dating somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever said that they were each other's only.
This is hard because you have to pick very intentionally when you become exclusive.
Yeah.
And that can really bite you like either direction.
Obviously met an amazing girl through this process who I am falling for.
Oh, this is cute. I like their dynamic together.
And I'm not going to hold what's happened with him too hard against him. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I might be looking into some things going forward, but like,
yeah,
it was a pretty human mistake.
Also, just being slightly more considerate of other people's feelings. Number one, he's never going to be in a scenario like this again, probably.
Yeah, shouldn't be.
Unless he breaks up and then he goes
All-Stars.
on another dating show or something, right? Yeah. They should do a Love is Blind All-Stars.
Love is Blind Leftovers.
Oh, no, that's horrible. No. But, like, that's something you work on, too.
That's called Perfect Match.
Brutal. Brutal.
And it was bad.
That was brutal.
You are honestly the sweetest girl you are.
They just feel really in alignment, too.
They do.
They both want a big family.
I worry for them because I think typically the couples that are introduced earlier do better long-term on the show. So I'm worried about them because of that.
Good point.
But when I see them in the pods, I think this feels like a very good match to me.
They're a good pod couple.
They're a good pod couple, yeah. But that doesn't... oh, man. I hate that. The honeymoons are the worst part because that's...
You're metagaming it.
When you first start to see how they interact on the honeymoons, that to me is even bigger than the pods and seeing how they're going to be long-term.
Have you got any reassurance so far?
Yes. But then, I don't know what she's saying to Jav.
I like that he frames it as I don't know because he doesn't know if Javin is playing games.
Right.
And he's not putting it on her yet.
I can only do what I'm doing and show who I am. But I don't want any animosity.
I feel like
he's got a healthy
so
perspective.
Healthy. Yeah.
I don't want any animosity. I can only control me. He's exhibiting really healthy perspectives here.
He's so great.
I like Dumola. This is exactly you put people in a boiler plate or whatever. I don't know, boiler.
Why do you keep saying boiler plate?
Boiler room, isn't there like a...
Stop with the boilers.
All right, you put them in a pressure cooker.
Okay.
And then you find out whether or not they can handle it. And right now he's handling the pressure.
I need to tell you.
I got the analogy
you've
down.
reached your cap on appliance metaphors, though.
Okay. Pressure cooker. What else we got?
No.
Watching this show is like a cheese grater around the skin.
No.
I hope you can see that I'm genuine.
Oh.
I feel so bad for him. He's not crying about it. I might cry about it.
And he's not blaming her for anything. He's not questioning her. He's just he's like I've heard in his head. He's like, I've heard some things and like I'm real.
If they don't end up leaving together on the show, I really hope that they like chat afterwards because I do feel like they have a good connection. I just feel like she's gonna pick Javin.
You deserve it all, and don't think that it's something that you shouldn't deserve.
Oh.
Honestly, like with some of her shit, it sounds like her hearing like you deserve something good. And maybe he's not the right fit for her, but he seems like such a nice guy.
Yeah, he does.
He's getting the perfect edit, at least.
Yeah, he is. I don't know. Maybe they just can't. I feel like they try and edit people bad.
Yeah, they got nothing against Dumola.
Right.
He's too well-rounded.
I feel like my decision has been made.
I know you've got the next date.
Don't worry, nothing's gonna change.
I feel nervous.
I feel nervous too.
I want to be happy about this, but I get a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling that it is going to change. She
doesn't feel as bubbly or light as I'd expect from somebody who... But I know she's got another situation going on here, and maybe she doesn't know how to handle that. But I agree. I'm afraid she's going to walk back on this.
I feel like I just scored a 90th minute winner.
Oh, man. I just feel like we're going to end up seeing Dumola upset and her making a terrible decision because I don't think Javin's a good choice.
Oh, what happened?
Dumola is my man.
Oh, she's saying it.
She told the entire room.
Why can't I be with a man that's crazy about me?
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
You should be with a man that's crazy about you.
You gotta watch out for love bombing. That's legit. I don't think that's necessarily what he's doing here.
It's so hard to tell on a show like this when it's happening because they're pushed to like connect so quickly.
Yeah. The difference on a show like this between love bombing and following the process to the point that you could actually get married with somebody is so paper thin.
I know.
It's near impossible to tell.
I do like Javin, but I think I was waiting for the assurance from him.
My worry is that Javin's going to give her the reassurance when she wants it, which is right now, and then she's going to walk back. I really hope that I'm wrong.
It's not a nice feeling. I don't want anyone to be hurt, of course.
I'll be alright.
So she did break it off with him.
He's handling it well. He's almost too chill, but also, like, there could be a genuine hurt here.
I mean, I can stay and enjoy my drink.
You know?
She's staying now, too. They're both staying, but they've broken up. I don't... oh, no. He's going to rope back in. You know what I'm saying? No!
I want to read you my notes for you. Katisha, 31, location, Scotland, tick, tick. Loves Jamaican food, tick, tick.
This is pretty sweet, though. This is pretty cute.
Oh, no.
I like the way he's reading it. I don't want him to rope her back in.
I mean, unless they end up being like happily ever after married, then I'll whatever.
The way he read that, I could see that being in like a movie. Do you know what I mean? Like
that
the tick-ticks.
That did feel like a...
It was
that
very
felt
good.
like a... Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, a British romance film. This is interesting. They don't usually do this, so I'm curious to see if this is like a rope back in or a split.
It's a rope.
I still feel like you're the one.
It's a rope?
That's what it feels like to me. He's trying to drag her back in, and now she's not sure.
Didn't they already clarify? And now he's like, I need to know where your head's at?
I feel disconnected from my decision.
Because he just read a bunch of sweet shit about you.
I thought I knew before I came in here, but now I feel like I'm not actually sure.
Oh my god.
It's not gonna change, she
Katisha,
says.
fuck, man.
This would be hard, though.
Oh.
This would be hard. I don't want to put too much on her. I'm very frustrated with her right now, but...
She's starting to approach bullshit zone, though, because she's starting to fuck with people. But she's giving them too much reassurance when that reassurance shouldn't be given. Dumola, she's not comfortable with all the praise all the time, but she knows it's a sure thing. If she wants it to be.
But I mean, to be truthful too, if she's not comfortable with that and she doesn't see that for her life, like, then maybe that's not what's right for her.
That date was like a roller coaster. She's gonna have to propose to me.
Now Dumola feels like shit. She didn't actually break it off with Javin, and Javin's going back in being like, she's gonna have to propose to me. This is my problem. Javin shows up fine with Katisha and then like crap in the guy's house.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
That might be something to look into.
I did just want to, start this off.
Okay.
With just a little something. I wanted to make you a poem.
Oh God, I really hate the poems and the songs and all of it.
Yeah, you're not a poem song person.
I actually liked Javin reading his list probably the most. I didn't like the
was,
way
like, authentic,
he did
maybe?
it, but yeah, it felt very authentic to me, and it felt like notes he wrote for himself that it was cool that he communicated to her, even though the timing of the communication was probably not the best.
Yeah.
From the first day, it was you and Pod 1. We giggled, felt the spark, and had all the fun.
Do they push them to do this? Are there this many people that write poems to express their love for each other? Like, is that a normal thing? I don't think I've ever written you a poem.
I've never written you a poem. I don't write poems.
Breakup. Divorce immediately.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah, I just spent like hours and hours writing you a D&D campaign for 101, right?
I need a poem.
I need a poem. This isn't a poem. There might be a poem in there at some point.
Do you know what I need?
What if you run into a bard or a poet?
I need a Kwame style, like, guitar song that appears to have been written for someone else, but then the lyrics have been changed for me.
I could do that. They're still happily married, okay?
They are, yeah.
Yeah, in spite of that song. Holy shit.
That was
not
wild.
great. That is not great. I don't have that. I don't have bad will towards Kwame.
Kwame seems like a nice guy.
Kwame seems like a nice guy.
I love you, Megan.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love the I love yous. It's way too early to say I love you, and I don't think I personally could say I love you to someone in this short amount of time, but I still find it cute.
Will you marry me?
He's not on
a knee.
No.
You're not begging, sir.
Well, she can't see him. Oh, he's squatting. Does that count?
Is a squat a knee?
I mean, it's not a knee, but you're
I tell you what.
A similar, like, there's a similar height distance.
Yeah,
you know?
I suppose. But what is the significance of the knee?
I don't know. I think of, like, knights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a fealty thing.
Like medieval crap.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm like, is the knee required? But that is a thing that we noticed. And that's a thing that anybody's going to notice.
Not anybody.
Anybody would notice that. Anybody.
Weren't we told in one season, I forget what it was, but the knee was not traditional
in
every culture.
That's
was
true.
it Brazil, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, but they're in the UK. You talking about knights and shit. They've got all those old ass stories.
He squatted.
King Arthur.
He squatted.
He squatted. King Arthur didn't squat. Probably couldn't in all the armor.
I've found an amazing man who just really understands me.
They seem like they have a good connection, especially for the show. It'll probably melt down, but I'm happy for them for now.
Yeah, I'm happy for them too. A little worried that Kieran's gonna do some rude stuff and then not like...
You think episode 4 we might get some Kieran shenanigans?
No, I don't even think necessarily. I worry that like he didn't take the criticism from Sophie super great.
Especially not at first. His immediate reaction was like seeming consternation.
Yeah, and I just, that's not...
Yeah. I was able to use both perfunctory and consternation today in our video. I feel good about that.
Oh, wow. I haven't even noticed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I said perfunctory at the beginning.
To my Patrick, the one who makes my mind tick.
Oh, wow.
No.
Number 1, her voice is beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Number 2, he's not worth it.
I've written a song for Patrick.
No. Anu, don't do it. He's going to come in to dump her and she has a song ready for him.
I want to let him know how I feel.
No. If they end up on this season, I'm going to be so disappointed.
I don't think they're going to. Or if they do, they're like not going to make it to the honeymoon. I just can't picture it.
So I decided to write you a little cheeky song.
Why is he... Does he not want...
I think he's about to break up with her.
Well, he should probably do that before she sings him the song, right?
So yeah, should I sing you my cheeky song?
Say no.
Say no.
Say no, Patrick.
Say no.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable. Oh, I feel bad for her. I feel so bad for her.
I do too.
I'm glad, though, because I don't think that this was a good thing.
I've enjoyed thoroughly talking to you. I have to follow my spleen.
Oh.
She's dodging such a bullet right now. Okay.
Wow.
I'm so glad. Listen.
I'm happy for her.
I'm really sorry for Anu because she
Yeah.
put so much time and effort into Patrick and wrote that song for him. Her voice is beautiful. Good song. Maybe you can adapt it for someone else in the
She should
future.
make I want to see her at the end reunion with with a song that has to do with spleens. like a dig at him with a spleen involved.
No.
All right.
I want to see her
diss track.
Release her own song.
Okay, yeah. That has nothing to do with
that
her.
has nothing to do with
you're right.
Patrick.
That's better. That's better.
She's great.
Than a spleen diss track.
And it's a shame that
Spleens are good for you.
we're having to see her through her interactions with Patrick. I wish we'd seen her interacting with somebody else.
Yeah.
Because she seems great.
And this is one of those like, is she dating like somebody else pretty seriously and we're just not seeing it? You hear that every time. There's like so and so has actually had a really strong connection. They just didn't want to show it on because it didn't follow the arc that they wanted to show for the season or something.
Yeah, and
maybe not, but
there aren't that many. When they showed all the people in the pods, there aren't really that many people there, so it wouldn't feel that weird to me if Patrick was her only connection at a certain point. But I just feel like she is so, like, her style is impeccable. She looks amazing every time she goes in the room. Like, she's gorgeous.
She's really nice.
Smart, nice.
She's so chill.
Humble, which I appreciate in a person.
Yeah, we love
humility. Also very talented.
Yeah.
You know, like, very open, accepting of all of Patrick's weird crap.
Yeah, she kept rolling with it, and she was like, "That's weird, but okay, you seem cool still." Like,
so I'm really glad that we got to see her on TV, and I'm just sorry that Patrick was the one she was matched with.
Yeah, sorry, Anu. That was the episode.
How do you feel about Katisha and Dumola?
I hate that.
Javin.
I hate that she's drawn it out with Javin. I don't think that if they get together, it's going to be as good of a fit. I could be wrong. Like maybe he's been a player in the past or whatever. The whole like dating multiple women thing might be like him just being like, I like ladies or something. I don't know. Like we know, but like it's just like there's some stuff there that makes me uncomfortable.
I agree.
And I'm not going to completely write them off if they get together, but I'm going to be side-eyeing. I hope she picks Dumola. And I think that it sounds to me like she's struggling with like accepting words of affirmation. And that's often like a trauma-based thing or whatever. It's not usually like people that are like super healthy generally accept compliments pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thank you.
Right.
Like, and I say that as somebody who does not accept compliments very well. You don't either. By compliment, you're like, no, it's not that great. Stop it. Like, we both do that kind of shit.
Literally, when you just said that, I was like, God, wouldn't it be nice to receive a compliment and be like, thank you. Like
right?
a normal human being.
Like a normal person.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I feel to me that Dumola would just be a better pick. It'd be something I'd like to see on screen.
She just has to be in a place where that's the relationship she wants to. Yeah. And if she's not in that place, then that might feel overwhelming and it wouldn't work anyway.
And then even to that point, then maybe she's not ready to get married because like on the show, because that is the kind of connection you kind of need to get married in 6 weeks.
Yeah,
and
it's true.
And if accepting compliments or like a lot of words of affirmation right now is too much, maybe that's not good for the long run. And also maybe we're misreading it. Maybe Dumola is love bombing her. I don't see it. Could be happening because we don't see everything and people are complicated.
I don't see that either. But I also think there's like room for, like you and I have talked about, I'm not a particularly romantic person. If I was in a situation like this with someone who is making a lot of big romantic gestures, I would probably be uncomfortable. And I don't even necessarily, I don't think that's like trauma or I think that's just my personality type. Like I wouldn't be a good fit with someone like that. It doesn't mean that they're love bombing. It doesn't mean that like that's not great for someone else, but like it would be bad for that person because they would feel bad. They'd try and do all this stuff and I would be like, meh. And then it'd be bad for me because it would make me uncomfortable. Right. I mean, you do sweet things for me, but it's not like...
It's different.
You know, yeah, it's different. It's maybe the thing with Katisha is maybe neither of those choices are really the best. But I do think she's going to pick one.
Great things that you do.
No.
Oh my God, the zucchini onion caramelized dip you made last night.
Yeah, that was
We
good.
took a zucchini that was like this big.
So big.
And 2 sweet onions and cooked them for like an hour and a half or something, nice and slow.
So long.
And it created the most, it was a little bit of, you said tablespoon of butter, some olive oil, a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
It was the most buttery, delicious dip. It was like baba ganoush, but like sweeter and like,
You could cut back on the onion if you wanted it less
amazing.
Sweet. It was very, very good.
If you're swimming in zucchini, you're incredible.
Oh, that's nice. Thank
you. You did I mean, like, I'm thinking about like I was like nice things that I do for you is like I'll cook a nice meal, and I thought like you cooked a really nice fucking thing last night.
Oh, it's so nice.
You know, it's so good. Let us know how you felt about this episode. Leave us a like and subscribe if you want to keep watching with us.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Then I got it knocked, and I started going,
ridiculous.
All those tearjerkers.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.